Hello, my friends. Welcome to Crojo Corner. My name is Laura. Today I have free Lion brand crochet patterns to share with everybody. Today I have 35 of them. They are of all different varieties, and I know that you will love them, and I can't wait to show them to you. So first of all, I just wanted to say hello to who's coming in, and Cammie's here. He says, hey, y'all. Hey, hi, Cammie. How are you? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing good today. How's the job hunting going? Hi, Maribel. How are you? Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. Hi, Ronelle. She says, hi, Laura, and everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for coming in, Ronelle. It's really good to see you. And Cammie's saying hello to Maribel. Yes, I have some really pretty patterns to share with everybody, and I hope that you enjoy them. They are from lionbrand.com. So if you don't have an account there, it's really easy to make one, and then you'll have access to all of the patterns. So let's go ahead and take a look because I have a whole wide variety of these to share with you. So first of all, we're going to look at this Piccadilly Circus pullover. And this is a free Lion brand pattern. And there is a link right here at the midway down, and it says available for free. Now I'm going to click on it. I don't know if my StreamYard will open it up or not. It did not, but it does open up in real life. It's just not showing it on the screen here. But let's take a look at this really pretty sweater. Those are such pretty colors. I love the pinks and the purples, the magenta with the green and the black. It really pops. Hi, Rita. How are you? Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. And Maribel's saying hello to Cammie, Ronelle, and Rita. Thank you. But this is by Kaz, K-A-Z, and it's called Piccadilly Circus Pullover. And so if you just, write down the name of the pattern and the designer, you can always go to Ravelry and then find this pattern, and then the link is right here. And they're using Lion brand 24/7 cotton and a 4.25 millimeter hook, and it goes from sizes small, medium to large 1X. And Rita's saying hello to Cammie and Maribel. And Cammie, sorry, sweetheart. And Cammie says, I'm going to volunteer orientation on Sunday, which I thought was today at the Humane Society of Michigan by my house. That's awesome. Oh, you will love it. I bet you'll work in the cat room. And Cammie's saying hello to Rita. And Rita's saying hello to Roberta. Roberta says, good afternoon, Laura and everyone. We'll be in and out. I have my 7- and 9-year-old great-grandsons here. Oh, boy, you're going to be very busy. Oh, I don't know if I could even keep up with a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old right now. And Rita's saying hello to Roberta. Okay, so let's go back here. So that is a really pretty granny square sweater. And I love this mesh crochet top. This is called Bronze Beauty Top by Doris Chan, and this pattern is available for free if you click the link down below, and it is showing up on this listing. You can download the free pattern, and what I think is really cool is that you can pick out what size you are. Let's say I'm a size, I'm a size large because I'm a big old 5'10" lady, but so pick a size large, and it'll tell you how many skeins of yarn you need. Now, this glitter spun yarn is discontinued. It says you need 7, but you can always find another, another yarn that has the same yardage, and it'll tell you exactly how much you need. But you can download the free pattern if you click here, and you do, like I said, have to sign up, but it's real easy. And then plus you'll get all kinds of other perks with that as well. And this is using a 5.5 millimeter hook and Aran weight yarn, which is really pretty. And here's a black version. I really like that one. Yeah, let's see here. Kim from Kim's Crochet and Knit says, hi, everyone. Hi, Kim. Thank you so much for coming in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Boy, that Sophie's Universe blanket you made is beautiful. If you guys haven't been to Kim's channel to see her Sophie's Universe blanket, you have to go, especially if you love pink. Hello, Lydia. Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. Hi, Granny D. Granny says, hey, Laura. And Ronelle says, hi, Maribel. And Cammie says, I will love it, but my allergies won't love it. Well, maybe you could take a little something before you go in. Maybe it won't be too bad. And Granny says, howdy do, everyone. Hey, sweet daughter, Cammie. And Granny saying hello to Lydia. Cammie says, hey, Cammie, I seated you. Did you seated me too? And Cammie saying hi to Lydia. Kim says, hey, Mama D. Cami says, hey, Granny. And then Rita was very generous and gave me a super sticker. Thank you so much, Rita. That means a lot. I really appreciate it. And this is for you. Thank you so much for that, Rita. That means a lot to me. And Kim says, I seated you, Cami. And Rita's saying hello to Kim. And Granny's saying hello to Cami, Ronell, Rita, Roberta, Maribel, and everyone that's here. And Lydia's saying hi to Cami. And Granny D is going to be right back. Kim saying hello to Rita. And Ronell saying hi to Granny. Maribel saying hi, Granny D and Kim. Laura, your voice cuts in and out. Oh, no. Is my voice cutting in and out for everyone? That's not good. Everyone's dancing. Thank you, Rita. And then Cami says, I made a small bag of Kleenex to bring. I will be wearing a mask for sure. Yes, that should help. Let me know if my sound's messed up. I hope it's not. Ooh, I don't want my sound to be messed up. Okay, so this is called the Bronze Beauty Top by Doris Chan. And then I thought this was precious. This is called Little Lamb, and this is by Lion Brand Yarn. And this is available for free on their website. But let's take a look at the patterns. That is so cute. I'd love to put that in my yarn room. And that looks pretty easy. It looks like it's like a square, kind of a rounded square. Oh, look at that one with the fluffy yarn. That's so cute. And this is using a bulky weight yarn and a 5mm hook. You'll need about 382 yards, and it's about 8 inches tall. And it says it's a skill level easy, so that should be good for some beginner crocheters. There is a link for the free pattern. Let me click it and see if it shows up for you guys. Okay, it's showing up for me, but it's not opening up on my StreamYard. But it is there in the listing, and it's called Little Lamb by Lion Brand Yarn. And then this one is so gorgeous, you guys. This blanket is so pretty. Let me just catch up here in chat. And Crochet and Knitting Addiction with Sherry says, hey, Laura, and all in the chat. Thank you for coming in, Sherry. It's good to see you. And Kim says, it's fine here. Oh, good. Maribel says, I'll leave and come back. Okay. Everyone says my sound is good. Thank you, everyone, for letting me know. Hi, Becky. How are you? Thank you for coming in. It was good to see you. And Maribel says, it was on my end. Okay. Well, I'm glad it wasn't on my end. I'm glad you fixed it. Claptrap says, hello. Thank you for coming in, Claptrap. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. We are looking at some free Lion Brand patterns today. And this one is called Celia Blanky. And this is by Lion Brand Yarn using bulky weight and a 5mm hook. You'll need about 1,079 yards. Isn't this so pretty? The colors are fabulous. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the pattern too. Reminds me of like a sunburst or something. And there is a link for the free pattern here. And I'll click it, but I don't know if it's going to show up. Yep, it showed up for this one. And it tells you exactly what you need, how many balls you need. Now, some of it is unavailable in the desired quantity. You might have to buy some different yarn, but at least they tell you how much you need and what type of yarn. So it's a 5 bulky. You know, you can always find something that's comparable. But isn't that gorgeous? And then you click here to download the free pattern. I know, isn't that so pretty? Granny says, hey, Becky, Claptrap, Sherry, and Newfie Grandma. Rita says, beautiful colors. I agree. I love those bright colors. They're so pretty. Cami says, I finished the shawl from last week and started a new one. My goodness, you are just going to town. No, I can't remember exactly what that was. What number was that? 13? 12 or 13? The 13th shawl that you're on, maybe? I could be wrong. You might even be on more than that. Now look at this. This is nice for 4th of July. This is called a flag afghan. Especially if you live in America, you probably really like this. And this is a 6mm hook and Aran weight yarn. And they're using Lion Brand Heartland. I thought this was really nice. You know, good for Memorial Day, Labor Day, 4th of July, all that good stuff. I think that's really pretty. And this is called Flag Afghan number L30154. And there is a pattern available for free. If you click the link, it's right here. And it looks like it has all good reviews on it. And then it tells you what all you need. So that's really nice. This is such a great website. I like the Lion Brand website a lot. Now I have a lot of granny squares type patterns today, so I hope you enjoy them. This is called an 8-color throw, number L0345 by Lion Brand yarn. This is using Aran weight and a 6mm hook. You'll need 1,360 yards. Isn't this so pretty? I love the colors. And then here's another. I love that. Oh, that's pretty. This reminds me of real vintagey style, these colors with the olive green and the orange. That is absolutely beautiful. And then there is the link right here in the middle of the page that you click on for the free pattern. Very pretty. And then it tells you exactly what you need. Right here. They're using Vanna's Choice. Some of these are not available on the website, but you can always switch up for what you have. And then here's a beautiful one. This is called Modern Alchemy Afghan by Lion Brand yarn. And this is using Aran weight and a 6.5mm hook. You'll need 1,360 yards. Look at the colors on this bad boy. Isn't that beautiful? I love the stitch as well. And Becky says, hi, Granny D. Cami says 14 or 15. I lost my notes on which number I am on. I'm going to say 14. I'm thinking it's closer to 14, but I could be wrong. And Rita says, I've always loved granny squares. They're so pretty. Oh, I know. Aren't they? They remind me of my grandma. And Granny D says, proud of you, Cami Cam. I've started so many, but only finished a couple. How come you only finished a couple? You just leave your whips in a bag and forget about them? Do you get bored? I feel guilty if I don't finish something. I've had some blankets here for a while, so I shouldn't say much, but I feel like I have to finish everything. Otherwise, I don't know. I feel like I wasted my time on the beginning part. And Rita says, hi, Granny D. Hi, honey. And Cami says, thanks, Granny. All right. So this is so pretty. Let's take a closer look. I really like this stitch. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's really pretty. And then here it is in another color. Ooh, that looks really cozy, doesn't it? And then we should be able to click the link, and there you go. Very nice. So pretty. And it says it's a level 3 intermediate pattern. And then here's another granny square pattern. This is Harvest Patchwork Afghan using super bulky weight and a 9mm hook. This is fabulous. This really is vintage too. It's kind of a 70s vibe. Granny says, I just keep starting new ones when I get new yarn or whatever. Yes, I know it's so hard to not get tempted by that new yarn, and you have so much beautiful yarn. And Granny's saying hello to Rita, blowing her a kiss. Okay, and then let's look at some more colors here. Ooh, I like that one a lot. That's pretty. And then this is using super bulky weight and 9mm hook. And then here's the link for it right here in the middle of the page. And you can download the free pattern right here. And then this one is one of my favorite blankets. This is the traditional granny blanket. These colors are gorgeous. A 3.5mm hook with sport weight yarn. They use Lion Brand micro spun, which that sounds really thin to me. Way too thin. And Granny says, ooh, love the colors on that Harvest. The colors on that Harvest Granny Square blanket. I know, me too. They're very 70s, right? And Lydia says, hi, Grandma, Granny D. These colors are so bright and cheery too. And I also like these colors as well. Look how pretty that is. I got you, Granny. I figured it out. And isn't that beautiful? I mean, Even if you don't make these blankets, you know, for instance, you can always draw inspiration from the color palette that they used, because a lot of people, they just put colors together that I would never even think of. This looks so pretty and aquatic, very mermaid. And this is, I mean, same blanket, looks completely different, you know, looks like a completely different blanket. Very nice. Ooh, I love the fringe. Isn't that nice? Love that. Granny's giving hugs to Lydia. And then Kim says, beautiful. I know. I think those are beautiful too. Very beautiful. And this is the traditional granny blanket. And we should be able to click this link in the middle here. And there you go. It works. Yay. I hate when it doesn't work. Like, I don't know why it doesn't work. But there's your free pattern for that. And now here's a beautiful shawl. This is gorgeous. This is called the Mantra Shawl by Lion Brand Yarn. Bulky weight yarn and a 9mm hook. You'll need 654 yards. This yarn is so pretty. Look at this. Like, I really love the like hot pink magenta color with the dark. It's so pretty. Oh, and don't forget, today I'm giving away the second word, the second secret, the second secret word for August, for the August giveaway. So keep your ears peeled so you can hear it. There's 5 secret words this month because there's 5 Tuesdays in August, and I only give them away on Tuesday. Isn't this so pretty though, you guys? And this is called the Mantra Shawl, and they're using Lion Brand Unique, new bulky 9mm hook, 654 yards. This comes in one size, and let's see if the link works. Oh, I hope it does. Yes. And here is the link for your free pattern right here. And let's see. You need 6. Well, it says this unique yarn is discontinued. So whatever yarn you're using, you need 6 of them. If it is about the same yardage, let's see, what yardage is this? There. I'm not seeing it. 109 yards. So you'd need about 606 of these. If they're about 100 yards, 6, 7 of those. So pretty. And I really love the colors of this. And I actually love the style too. It's called Cowl Neck Poncho, number L10743 by Lion Brand Yarn. And if anybody would like to drop their link, do how Lydia did and type in Crojo Corner, all one word. Isn't this beautiful though? I love the colors of this yarn. And this is called Cowl Neck Poncho. And this is using a 6.5mm hook with bulky yarn. They used Lion Brand tweed stripes. And this is an easy level 2. Let's see if this link here works for you guys here on StreamYard. It works for me, but it's not coming up for StreamYard. But the free pattern is available if you click that link. And here's another beautiful poncho for you. This is called the Vertical Stripe Poncho, Lion Brand Yarn. Super bulky weight and a 10mm hook. You'll need 1,060 yards. Isn't that pretty? Love that. And let's see here. Here is the link for the free pattern. Let's see if it'll open up this time. This one did open up, so that's good. And this is just a one size pattern. And you'll need about 7 skeins. Very pretty. One thing I wish is Lion Brand would have a clearer picture on their website for their patterns. Their patterns are oftentimes very blurry. Now, I love the name of this poncho. This is called the Monster-in-Law Poncho. And that's really funny because sometimes I call my mother-in-law the Monster-in-Law because she is a monster. That's a different story. And this is called the Monster-in-Law Poncho by Lion Brand Yarn. This is using bulky weight and a 15mm hook. Isn't that pretty? Nice and open. That kind of reminds me of the Latte Cakes yarn. Cute. That looks nice. And let's see. It doesn't say they're using Latte Cakes, but it really does look like it, but it's a bulky weight yarn instead. And they're using a 15mm hook and 775 yards. and the link is right here in the middle of the page. It does work, but it's just not showing on the StreamYard. So that is a free pattern for you. And that is called the Monster-in-Law Poncho. And then here is another one. This one is called Romantic Speed Hooked Shawl. This is using super bulky weight and a 19 millimeter hook and 480 yards. That's not bad. Doesn't that look cozy? Hi, Regina. Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. How are you today? What's everybody working on? What is everyone working on? I've been busy making those little frogs like crazy. Regina saying hello to everyone. Cami says, hi, Regina. Cami, have you made one of those leggy froggies yet? They're so fun to make and they're so easy. I love them. So let's take a look at this. This is called Romantic Speed Hook Shawl. Speed hook, so it must be pretty quick to make. And there is a free pattern right here in the middle, and it goes right to it. See what I mean? The photos on the Lion Brand site are a little bit blurry, but you can download your free pattern right here. And let's see here. That's a 19 millimeter hook. I don't think I've ever used anything that large. Now, I don't have all wearables today. I do have some other stuff, but this is just some wearables in this section. This is called the Urban Wrap number 997 Crochet by Lion Brand Yarn, using Lion Brand homespun bulky weight and a 9 millimeter hook. And it goes from a size medium to a 1X. I actually think I had this yarn at one time. I'm not sure exactly what I did with it. Excuse me, my voice. Hi, Sheila. How are you? Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. Sheila's saying hello to everybody. And Cami says, no, I have not made one of those frogs yet. And Regina says, I'm frogging almost everything I crocheted yesterday. Oh, I hate those days. Yeah, when all of your stitch counts are off and nothing is straight. I've had days like that before. And Kim is saying hi to Sheila. And if you don't know about the August Mystery Life giveaway, here is the form to enter your code words, which I give away one code word every Tuesday during my live. So listen up, because I will be giving it out still. I haven't said it yet. And everyone's saying hello. Kim says, I frogged today too, Regina. I love that, says Regina. Oh, I know. Isn't it pretty? And Becky says, I made a leggy froggy in purple velvety yarn for my great niece who turned 1 over the weekend. She loves it. Aw, that's awesome. I love them. I've been making them for like all kinds of people and keeping some for myself. I just love them. I gave my mom one, my daughter one, a couple of her friends one. I sent one out. Let's see. I don't know. I've made a lot. I think I made 9. Yeah, 9 of them. And Kim says, awesome, Becky. And Regina's saying, hi, Kim. And Kim says, hi, sweet Regina. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Oh, that is so pretty and comfy. Love that. And then the link is right here in the middle of the page, and it does link to it. And you'll need 6 skeins of the homespun yarn to make that. And here we have a cute little short sleeve top. This is called the Mesh Raglan Pullover by Lion Brand Yarn. This is using V-stitches and 5 millimeter hook. It goes from sizes small to 2X, and you'll need just regular air and weight yarn here. Very pretty. I love that color. Of course, I love pink. Oh, that's pretty too. Oh, I like that one. I like them all. Very nice. Yeah, and she put a little, like a little belt inside hers. That's really cool how she weaved the belt in and out. And this is called Mesh Raglan Pullover. And then there's the link in the middle of the page for the free pattern. And you can download that right here. That's wonderful. And then here's another Granny Square project. This is called Granny Square Pullover number 40218 by Lion Brand Yarn. And this is using a 4 millimeter hook, and it goes from sizes small, medium to large 1X. Air and weight, 4 millimeter hook. That's so pretty. Kind of reminds me of that first one that I showed. I like the boat neck. Very nice. And Becky says, I love amigurumi, but don't do it much because I have to hold my yarn really tight to get tight enough stitches so my hands hurt. Oh yeah, when your hands start hurting, that takes away the fun. That's for sure. I know how that is because I couldn't crochet for like a year and a half for my frozen shoulder. And even now I can only crochet for, you know, shorter amounts of time. The time span is getting longer where I can crochet, but if I do it for too long, my arm still hurts. And if you guys haven't hit the thumbs up yet, I would really appreciate it if you did. It helps me out a lot and it doesn't cost a single cent. That's the best part. And let's see here. So this is the Granny Square pullover. Did I click on the link? I think I did. I'm not sure. The link does not work on the StreamYard, but it is right here for your free pattern. So don't fear. If you click that link right here where it says available for free, your free pattern will open up. And then I thought this was gorgeous. This is a sparkly granny cap. Elizabeth says, hi, Laura and everyone. I'm listening while I'm at work. Sorry I'm late. I just got back from errands and lunch break. Ooh, I hope you had a nice lunch, Elizabeth. And thank you for being here. And Cami says, hey, Mama Riz. And Elizabeth is saying hello to Cami. Did you start your frog yet, Elizabeth? I'm just curious. And let's see here. So this is called Sparkly Granny Cap by Lion Brand Yarn using sport weight and a 4mm hook. You'll only need 380 yards. It's approximately 19 inches and will stretch to fit a range of sizes. So this is so pretty. Here it is up close. I love that it has sparkles in it. I love anything with sparkles, that's for sure. Who doesn't, right? And let's see if this link will open up for you guys. There's a link right here in the middle of the page. Yes, it did open up. All of these do open up, but sometimes the StreamYard just doesn't do it for you. So you'll only need one of these. One of these, what is this? Bon Celebrate metallic yarn. You only need one to make this hat. And this is a level 4 intermediate one size, and it's using a sport weight yarn. And then we have this beautiful scarf. This one is so pretty. This is called Shoreline Striped Scarf by Lion Brand Yarn using DK weight and a 6.5mm hook. You only need 612 yards. Isn't that beautiful? And it's so thick and wide. It would really cover up your chest on these cool, freezing cold winter nights that are coming up, winter days, I should say. And Regina says, hi, Mama Riz. My hand-dyed yarn will be here soon. Ooh, fun. I want to tie-dye some more yarn. I did that, I don't know, a couple of years ago with my daughter, and I was just telling her I was in the mood to do it some more. I have a couple of kits over there, tie-dye kits, and I have a whole lot of white yarn. Excuse me. And I hope that we can hurry up and dye that because I want to get it started and make something. And let's see here. Elizabeth says, Laura, not yet, but I did purchase the pattern you recommended and I printed it out. Ooh, that's awesome. And you know what else is good too with those PDF patterns is that you can save it on the files of your phone. So if you don't have the paper pattern with you, you can always look at it, you know, on your phone if you're out somewhere. Like I had my pattern with me. I remember it now since I made so many, but I had it in the car. And so if I needed to look something up, I could just check. And Sheila says, that hat's so much fun, isn't it? It's so cute. Granny says, okay, I'm back. Had to go to my mobile home to get another charging cord. It's so doggone hot and the power is still out. Previously, the power company said our power should be restored by 2:30. Oh my gosh. Were you affected by those really bad storms, Granny? And was anything messed up from the storms? I saw that there was a lot of damage down south. I know Tennessee was hit. I know Knoxville was hit. I have family towards that area. Elizabeth says, Regina is, hi, sweetie. So exciting. Ooh. And Granny says, but just got another text and said it may not be till 5:30. Oh, boy. So what are you sitting in your car with the air conditioner running? Is that what you're doing? Sheila says, hi, Granny D. You take care. Yeah, don't get too hot. Maybe you should go to the store or like sit at the mall or the library or something. Go to the library where it's cool. And Elizabeth is saying hi to Granny. And Granny's saying hi, Sheila. Regina says, oh, my goodness, Granny D. Go sit at the mall or shopping, right? Hi, Paula. Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. I gotcha, Elizabeth. And Lydia says, be safe, Grandma D. Yes, you have to be very careful in this heat. All right, so this is called the Shoreline Striped Scarf by Lion Brand Yarn. And it's using DK weight and a 6.5 millimeter hook. You'll need 612 yards. And the link for it is right here in the middle of the page. Yay, it worked this time. Now you guys can see it. And then you can download your free pattern right here. That's really pretty. And then we have the Canyon Ranch Scarf. This is by Lion Brand, and it's Aran weight and a 6.5 millimeter hook, 441 yards. I love the colors on that. And Granny's saying hello to Mama Riz. Roberta says, having great grands is great. We had Dairy Queen Blizzards for lunch. LOL. That's awesome. What an awesome memory. Granny says, I'm at my big brother's. He has a generator so cool at his place. Oh, that's good. At least you have somewhere to go. I'm like, ooh, that's not good if you're sitting in the heat. And I was like, boy, that's going to be a lot of gas if you have to run your air conditioner in your car. So this is called the Canyon Ranch Scarf. And let's see if we can open up this link here. And there's your free pattern right here. And it looks like you need 3 skeins. 3 skeins. And let's see here. Here's another Granny project. This is called Patchwork Effect Scarf by Lion Brand Yarns. Bulky weight, 9 millimeter hook, 654 yards. Look at how pretty and bright this is. I need to make me a granny square scarf. I'm not a big granny square person, and I don't know why. It seems like they would be so fun and easy to make. I made a bunch of granny squares that you're supposed to put together into like a big hippopotamus. And then I only got half of the hippo put together, and then all the other pieces are still sitting there. So, whoops. But here's the link in the middle of the page, and it's not opening up for StreamYard, but it is there for you to download your free pattern. I just thought this was just so pretty. I love the colors of this scarf. Patchwork Effect Scarf. And then here's another granny square scarf. This is called Little Granny Scarf. And this is using sport weight yarn and a 3.75 and a 4 millimeter hook. You'll need 1,710 yards. Isn't that beautiful? Mindfully Crocheted Mara says, hi, Laura. Hello to all in the chat. Popping in to leave my thumb. We'll be listening while I have lunch and get ready to leave for work. Thank you for coming in, Mara. It's good to see you, and thank you for the thumb. I appreciate that. And Wooling Around with Joy says, hello, Laura, and all in chat. Hi, Joy. How are you? Thank you for coming in. And Regina is saying hello to Joy and Mara. Asia Joe says, hey, Laura in chat. Hope everyone is enjoying the day we've been given. Left my thumb and will be lurking and listening while I can. Thank you for coming in, Asia Joe. It's good to see you. And Mara saying hi to Regina. Make sure you guys listen in. I'll be giving away the secret word for August for today's, let's see, for August 8th. I'll be giving that word away here in just a few minutes. So this is Little Granny's Scarf by Lion Brand Yarn. And let's see if we can get this link to open up for you guys. And there you go. And here's your free pattern right here. You just click that link. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, love that. Those bonbons sure are pretty. I've never used the bonbons. This review says it's highly satisfying. Sweet and satisfying to make and assemble. Love the fact everyone who makes it will look different and beautiful. Please don't stop making this yarn. Yeah, that would be fun to make, wouldn't it? This one's beautiful too. Look at this bubble gum scarf. This is by Lion Brand Yarn. And this is using 2 pieces of Aran, 2 strands of Aran weight held together. And you'll need a 19 millimeter hook. Wow. But look at that. That's thick. You could wear that around here in the Chicago winter. Holy mackerel, that's thick. That might even make a great like little throw rug, you know. Could you imagine a blanket with that? That is some puffy, puffy fabric that it makes. Look at that. Holy mackerel. Bubblegum scarf. And let's see if we can get this to open up. Okay, it opens up on my end, but it's not opening up on my StreamYard, but it is there. So you'll need a 19mm hook and 2 strands of Aran weight yarn. And then this was so pretty, the glitter heart pillow. I love the shape of this heart. This is using a 6.5mm hook and bulky weight yarn. And you'll need about 195 yards. The pillow measures 13 by 15 inches. Isn't that adorable? So pretty. So does anybody have a garden in their yard this year? Or is anybody planting any vegetables and getting some nice vegetable harvests? I got a lot of peppers. I have sweet peppers, banana peppers, and jalapeno peppers. And I grew some basil and some cilantro, all in pots. It's really fun. But one thing I didn't grow is sunflowers. But the word for August 8th is sunflower. So just so you know, the word for today is sunflower. Boo, 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 boo. Did you get that? Isn't that pretty? And you can download your free pattern right here where it says download pattern. Very pretty. And let's see. Elizabeth says, I love hearts. Me too. I do. I love hearts. When I was a little girl, this is a weird little random story, but when I was little, my mom was in the hospital. She had just had my sister. We lived in Tampa at the time, and it was a big, huge like flood, rainstorm and everything. My mom was in the hospital. My dad was at home with me after she had the baby and everything like that. It was at night, and we were bored. And me and my dad didn't really like hang out that much, but I remember he showed me how to draw a heart when I was 5 years old when my sister was born, and I never forgot how to draw a heart. So whenever I see a heart, I think of my dad. Isn't that interesting? Rita says, we have a couple of tomato plants. Super yummy. I love tomatoes, but my husband and my daughter don't eat them, so I just don't grow them. And Granny's D is dropping her link. If you would like to drop your link, just type in the word Crojo Corner, all one word, and Nightbot will drop the link to your channel. And Cammie says, we used to have a vegetable garden, but Granny's squirrels kept eating them all. Oh, man. I know those squirrels and the rabbits, they really do a number on a garden, don't they? So this is called Glitter Heart Pillow. And I thought these were really cool. I mean, I don't know. They'd be nice for maybe a Halloween costume. I don't know. I would feel weird kind of wearing these, but they would look cute for a teenager or a Halloween costume. And they're actually pretty cool. They're called Snowy Lane Urban Winter Leg Warmers, and they are using bulky weight yarn and a 6.5mm hook. They're available in sizes small, medium, and large, extra large. Aren't they cute though? I kind of like them. You know? If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. I would really appreciate it. Rita says, that is so sweet that you think of your dad when you see a heart. Good memories. Yes. One of very few. I don't have a lot of good memories with my dad, but that is one of the good memories that I do have. But these are so cute. Oh, look at her with her roller skates. That's perfect. That'd be perfect for a Halloween costume, you know, like a 70s Halloween costume. Let's see if it opens up on StreamYard. Yes, it did. And here is your downloadable free pattern right here. Very cute. Snowy Lane Leg Warmers Crochet. And you need a 6.5mm hook, and you're using Lion Brand Fun Fur Solid, which is a bulky weight yarn. And then this is cute. This is called a Modern Jacket by Lion Brand Yarn, Aran weight, 9mm and a 6mm hook, and it goes from sizes small to a 2X. Isn't that cute? Love that. That's really cute. And let's see here. Regina says, I like those. I know, don't they look warm? Sheila says, awesome leg warmers. My daughter would so wear them. They're adorable. And Granny says, oh no, not the pesky squirrels, Cammie. And Cami says, when my sister and I were growing up, my dad was the fun parent. He would always play kids music for us. Oh, that's nice. My dad wasn't the fun parent. And Becky says, I have pear and grape tomatoes and larger tomatoes, patty pan squash, kale, peas that are keeping me busy picking and eating. Grapes are just about ripe too. Beets were a bust. Ooh, wow, man, you got a lot going there, girl. That sounds awesome. Do you do any canning at all? Does anybody here do canning? I want to get into canning eventually. I was going to get this canner, but then the one I wanted was $500. So I said, I guess we're not doing that this year. I don't have an extra $500 to throw away in a canner. Rita says, yes, I love those leg warmers. Reminds me of the 70s, right? And Cami says, exactly, Granny. I know the 70s. Oh, what a great time that was. I grew up in the 70s. So let's see if this will open up in the StreamYard. It did open up, and so here's your free pattern right here. Very cute. And then I thought this was cute because everybody's making all these leggy froggies. This one is a different one. This is like just like a little ball, and then they made little arms and legs and eyes and sewed it on there. And this measures about 5 inches, and they're using a 4mm hook and Aran weight yarn. Isn't they? Oh God, they're so cute. I love that color. Oh, they're so cute. That's what I love about making the frogs is making the faces. Because once you put the eyes and the mouth on, they just come to life. Look at that little face. So sweet. These are just precious. Becky says, I haven't canned anything for a while except jam. Yeah, I made some strawberry jam a few years ago, and it was really good. But you don't need a canner for that. You could just use like boiling water. But some stuff you have to use an exact canning machine. And Regina says, I canned and preserved when I was a teen. Ooh. Now, see, like, I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Like, I'm so afraid to actually do the canning because some of that, if you don't do it right, you could really get food poisoning. Elizabeth says, oh, that frog is cute. Thank you. And the Asia Joe says, I'm canning right now. LOL jalapenos. Now, do you have to use a canner for that, or can you just do like the thing where you boil it and seal the lids on? Can you do that? Just taught myself last summer. Ooh. And Cami says, if I had to choose an era of music, I'd pick country music from the 30s to the late 90s. Oh, wow. I wouldn't have taken you as a country music guy, Cami. And Rita says, that is so cute. Almost looks like you're cute, Froggy. Kind of, but my frogs, the frogs that I was making, they're skinnier. These are rounder. I love making those frogs. Those frogs that I've been making are by Not Jaded Co. on Etsy, Knot. And they're really easy to make. And Rita says, yes, I used to make strawberry and plum jam. We had a plum tree at our old house. Ooh, that sounds fun. I bet you that was delicious. And Regina says, all you need is a water bath unless you want to cook the food at the same time. Oh, okay. Okay. And Sheila says, me too. Just jam the last few years. I used just preserved vegetables. Oh, I used to just preserve vegetables with jars until using the right recipe of vinegar and sugar. Oh, okay. Yes, I'd love to make that like the cucumbers with the onions in it and the salt and the vinegar. I wonder if you could can that without you could probably can that without a canner, right? Yeah. And Cami says, Patsy Cline being my all-time favorite singer. My dad loved Patsy Cline, and so did my grandpa. And Christy Yarnbarf says, hi, Laura. Hello to everyone in the chat. Hi, Christy. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Becky says, my mom and sister and I used to get together to make salsa and tomatoes, but we haven't done it in the last few years. My sister still does. That sounds delicious. And Regina says, cook the food first and can it, then water bath to seal. Okay. Very nice. Thank you for that. And Christy says, sorry, I'm so late. Had to run to the post office and the Dollar Tree. That's okay. You're never late. And Becky says, that froggy is adorable, isn't he? He looks really easy to make. And Rita says, I made jalapeno jam. Super good. You use bell peppers and jalapeno with the shower, a gel liquid. Huh? With a shower, a gel liquid. I'm missing something. I know you're not talking about putting shower gel in your jam. I know that's not what you meant. And Sheila says, yes, pickled cucumbers are fab. Oh, I know they are so good. And Elizabeth says, my hubby made strawberry jam, but I don't eat it often after seeing how much sugar it takes. Yeah, it does take a lot, but it's so good. I don't have audio. What the heck, YouTube? Oh, no. Well, turn up your volume. And Regina says, hi, Yarn Barf. Red onion jam, relish too in jars. Ooh, that sounds good. Meant to say you use the liquid for the canning. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Hi, Regina. I can't hear Laura. Oh, no. Come out and come back in. Go out and then come back. Maybe it'll work. I hope so. So that's an amigurumi frog. Let's see if they... Here's your little pattern right here. So cute. And then this is gorgeous. Look at this. This is called Colorfully Modern Cardigan. And this is using a 9mm hook, and it goes from sizes small to 4X. Bulky weight yarn, 9mm hook. Look at how pretty this is. Oh my God. I love this. Look at how gorgeous that is. Isn't that beautiful? The colors are just so stunning. Beautiful. And let's see if we can get this link to open up. And here is your free pattern right here. Right there. And that is called the Colorfully Modern Cardigan. And then I thought this was a really cool idea. This is great for if you have scraps and stuff. This is called the Striped Draft Stopper, using Aran weight and a 4mm hook. What a great idea for scraps, right? Christy's going to reboot the phone. Regina says, go out and pick up the link again, Yarn Barf. Yep, that'll work. Cami says, my grandpa Hunter loved Patsy Cline, and my mom told me that when she and her siblings were growing up, Grandpa Hunter would turn Patsy Cline up every time they got louder. That's funny. Moon Rose Craft says, good afternoon, all in host. Thank you for coming in, Moon Rose Craft. It's good to see you. I appreciate you being here. Elizabeth says, I've heard the name Patsy Cline, but I don't know her songs, I don't think. Doesn't she sing like crazy? Doesn't she? Crazy for feeling so lonely. And let's see. I know you know her songs, Elizabeth. You've heard them. You've heard them. So here is, look, they put little eyes on this one to make it look like a snake. Isn't that so cute? And let's see if the link will open up for us. And then here you go. Here's your striped draft stopper. There's your free pattern. And this is gorgeous too. This is the hooded cowl. And this is using bulky weight yarn and a 6.5mm hook. You'll only need 185 yards. They used Lion Brand homespun. Isn't that pretty? I love that. Mama Riz, Walking After Midnight was her biggest hit. Oh, yes. Patsy Cline was a legend. Wow, but the pup would never let that lay by the door. No way. Nope, your dog would eat that probably. Rita says, I love Patsy Cline. You go, girl. You're singing beautiful. Oh, thank you. Christy says, I can hear Laura now. You better put your earplugs in because I was singing. Becky says, I love Patsy Cline. Christy says, pickled tomatoes are awesome. Awesome. Also, I don't think I've ever had pickled tomatoes. Rita says, Yarn Barf. Hi, honey. I'm going to check out iTunes to hear Patsy. Yeah, she has a beautiful voice. Totally. And let's see here. So this is called Hooded Cowl. And let's see if this opens up here in the website. It doesn't open up on my StreamYard, but it is there. Your free downloadable pattern is there, available on that link. And then let's see here. Here you go. Here's a cute little dog sweater. This is called Urban Granny Dog Sweater. And this is using super bulky weight and a 10mm hook. And it goes from size small to 1X. So you can put it on your little dogs. You can put it on your big dogs. Look at this little hot dog, weenie dog. It's just like one big granny square with a collar. How cute is that? That's adorable. A 10mm hook and super bulky weight yarn. Let's see if this link will open up for you. There you go. And you can download the free pattern right here. And then here is a gorgeous blanket. This is called a 5.5-hour throw using super bulky weight yarn. I mean, who doesn't want to make a blanket in 5.5 hours? I mean, what? You need a 15mm hook and 848 yards. And they're using Lion Brand Thick and Quick. That's really pretty. That looks nice and snuggly. Woo! Let's see here. Regina says, my granddad liked Patsy Cline. I love her music. Oh, it brings back good memories, doesn't it? And let's see. Christy saying hi to Rita and Moon Rose Craft. Elizabeth says, when I was young, I said, I don't want to marry a guy that's been in prison or a guy that already has kids or a kid that likes country music. As I got older, I joked, okay, prison, everyone makes mistakes. That is hilarious. Moon Rose Craft says, I'm doing a live next day to let all know next day, 10 a.m. Mountain Time tomorrow. People join me. Okay, thank you for letting us know. Set your reminders. And Rita says, so cute. I have a little Chihuahua. She's a brat. Chihuahuas are so cute. And Moon Rose Craft says, hey, Yarn Barf. Okay, so this is the 5.5-hour throw, super bulky. And if you click the link, there is your free pattern right there. And then this is a beautiful hat right here. And this is called the Metropolitan Avenue hat. And this is using bulky weight yarn and a 9mm hook. You only need 109 yards, which isn't bad, but look at how pretty that is. Cammie says, my Grandpa Hunter is the reason for my love of older country music. My best friend loves country music, and I am not a country music person. I know like a few songs, but I'm more of a classic rock, heavy metal kind of a girl. Rita says, Elizabeth, you are too funny, honey. Elizabeth says, in my 30s, who hasn't already had kids? But country music, no way. Well, as it turns out, we moved to Dallas 23 years ago, and my hubby and sons love country music. I'm learning to like it. That's so funny. Some songs are okay. They're just, I don't know. I'm more of a rock and roll kind of a girl, but some of the music today has some real good guitar solos in it. That's what I miss is like the classic rock. They had killer drum solos, killer guitar solos, and the music of today doesn't have any of that. There's not even any instruments. So country music, at least they still use instruments and they play the guitar. So I can totally, get into some of it. Hi, Sally. How are you? Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. Moon Rose Craft says, hi, Sally. If you guys haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please do so. I'd really appreciate it. Sally's saying hello to Moon Rose. Sheila says, me too, Rita. My tiny Chihuahua thinks she's a German Shepherd. Rules the house. Oh, wow, Mama Riz. I like the old country music, says Regina. Granny says, have to go recliner shopping with my big bro. See y'all later. Have fun. Have a good day, Granny. Stay out of the heat. Sally says, I love country music and I love rock music too. That's awesome. Some country music I can deal with, but I can only listen to it for a short time. I don't know why. It's funny because my sister, she always loved country music, but I don't know. It wasn't my thing. And let's see. Let's look at some of these others. Ooh, that's pretty. Gorgeous colors of yarn. I love that. That's a pretty hat too. And let's see if this opens up. It didn't open up in my on the Ravelry page here on my StreamYard, but it does open up. It is there. And let's see here. Elizabeth says, I will pick country over the cursing rap music. My son is totally into country music. All the boys in my family were cowboy boots. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the cursing rap music is horrible. You know, I had uploaded some kind of like a reel or something on Instagram, and I went to go Instagram or TikTok, and I went to go add music to it, and the very first song I turned on, oh my God, I could not even believe what they were saying. Like, wow, I can't even repeat it on YouTube. I wouldn't want to repeat it to anybody, but it was horrible. Like, what? We didn't have, like, back in our day, like our classic rock songs like told a story. The stories that this rap music nowadays is telling is not good. Cami says, I want a wealthy woman to marry me so I never have to work, and all I have all the money to buy yarn and a house with lots of yarn rooms. Huh. Good luck with that. Because we're all looking for guys to buy us yarn rooms. So I don't know. And Regina says, no rap. I agree. Yeah. I like the old hip hop, you know, the old hip hop music, you know, from like the 90s. I can listen to that from the 80s and 90s, but it's not the same as the rap nowadays. Is so much different. And Sally says, my favorite music is 70s and 80s. That's awesome. Elizabeth says, I'm learning to appreciate country, but big belt buckles and Wranglers, no way. No. But you know what? A guy without a shirt on with that, with a pair of Wranglers and a belt buckle and a cowboy hat, that's not too bad. I see some of my country loving girlfriends posting that stuff on Facebook. I'm like, I might have to reconsider. And Judy Hawk says, hello, everyone. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Judy. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're doing good today. Rita says, yarn arm, I know, too cute. Where did R&B go? I want to dance. Motown, baby. Right, Elizabeth? A little Barry White. Let's get it on. And Regina says, Mama Riz, when I was growing up, everyone wore cowboy boots and jeans. Aw. Christy says, howdy do, Granny D. I think Granny D left. She went recliner shopping with her brother. Cami says, Mama Riz, Detroit is known for Motown. Oh, yeah, they are. And Christy says, I love Motown also, Mama Riz. Motown is great. Yeah. Do you remember Soul Train? Remember that show, Soul Train? Soul Train. Well, it'd all be dancing like American Bandstand, but it was more like Motown and R&B and stuff. That was fun. Elizabeth says, Cami, yes, I hope you find a wealthy cougar to take care of you. Oh, yeah. So this is called Bear in a Jiff, and this is using bulky weight and a 5mm hook. You only need 540 yards. Isn't this so cute? And if you can make it up quick, you know, that's awesome. Instant gratification. Aw, I like that brown is so pretty. Aw, I like that with a little white. That looks like a traditional teddy bear. And this is by Lion Brand Yarn, of course. And let's see if the pattern will open up for you. Yes, it does. And then you can download your free pattern right here. And let's see here. And everyone says that the pattern is easy and fun. And then I love the Key West circle top. Isn't this gorgeous? This is a free pattern, you guys. And this is using worsted weight and a 3.5mm hook. You only need 930 yards. Look at how beautiful this is. I thought of Elizabeth because I know she likes boho. When I saw this, I was like, I bet she'll like that one. I love it. If it didn't take so long, I'd probably make one for myself. Elizabeth says, yes, Soul Train, right? Soul Train. That was fun. Judy Hack says, grew up in Texas, even. I had a cowboy hat. That's awesome. Elizabeth says, I now like country music. I don't hate it. The Beach Boys are my all-time favorite group. Really? I hate the Beach Boys. I've always hated the Beach Boys. Ooh, no offense. And Regina says, gorgeous. Rita says, Laura, yes, I love Soul Train and American Bandstand. Me too. And Judy says, that's a cool top. Isn't it beautiful? Cami says, I'm maybe 32 years old, but I have been told I have an old soul. Yes, you do have an old soul, Cami. Elizabeth says, Laura, I love that. I like open and airy with a tank underneath. Me too. Isn't it pretty though? Gosh. Sally says, I have that pattern. You have a lot of patterns I show, don't you, Sally? And Rita says, I love it. It is so cute. I'm glad you like it. So let's take a quick peek at the details on this. Wait, let's finish looking at the pictures first. I really like the white. That's one for a little girl. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. That's boho colors. Ooh, that's really pretty too. That would look great with a black tank top underneath. Or a white. And let's see, 3.5 millimeter worsted weight, 930 yards. Let's see if the link opens up. And it does. And here is your Key West circle top. And it looks like it's one size, so you only need 5 skeins of the 24/7 white cotton to make this. So that's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. So let's see here. Let me go back to chat. And if there's any pattern that anybody wants me to look at one more time, I'll do that before we sign off. And Regina says, what is that called so I can get the pattern? Are you talking about the circle one I just showed? Let's see here. That one is called the Key West circle top. And the designer on this one is Teresa, Teresa. And the last name is Chorzepa, Chorzepa. Elizabeth says, Laura, the Beach Boys are life. To me, they're death. Just kidding. No offense. And Sally says, I have folders and notebooks full of patterns. I was just going to ask you, like, do you store them all printed? Do you keep them on your computer? Cami says, I even used to watch the reruns of Lawrence Welk. I even taught myself how to do the polka from watching Lawrence Welk. Wow, that's going way back. I remember Lawrence Welk. Hello, Crochet with Llama V. She says, hello, my awesome Laura. Laura. Hello, V. Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you again. And she's saying hello to everyone in the chat. Laura, what about Bon Jovi? Now, Bon Jovi, he's hot. I like Bon Jovi. And Cami says, hey, Super V. Moonrose Craft says, I'd like to stay, but I got to go. See you later. Thank you for coming in, Moonrose. It's been good to see you. And Sally says, hi, V. And Moonrose says, bye, all. Hi, my sweet Sally, says V. And Rita says, Elizabeth, yes, Beach Boys. I don't like that Beach Boys, Aruba, Jamaica. I never liked that song. Oh, I feel so bad now. And then Judy says, Lawrence Welk, I haven't heard that name in many moons. Oh, I know. That is an oldie but goodie. And Rita says, Veronica, hi, honey. Anybody like the 70s album Tapestry by Carole King? Love it. I don't think I know that. I think I would know it if I heard it. Sally says, I won't live long enough to make all the patterns that I have. Me neither. And Cami says, Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young are life. Yes, I do love Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Yes. And Regina says, yes, Mama Riz, classic. And Llama V says, hi, Rita. Elizabeth says, yes, he is, but I liked him in the 80s, all hairy, and now he shaved his chest and cut his hair short. Yeah, he's not as cute as he used to be. Yeah, like his hair was life back in the 80s. Oh, when he first came out, his hair was so awesome. You know, like I miss that long hair era, you know, like remember like the love ballads from the 80s? Yeah, now he looks old and just, he doesn't look the same anymore, but he was hot back in the day. And CV says hi to Cami, and Rita says, Laura, you're too funny. That's okay. Journey and Aerosmith. Yes. Now that's more my style. I've seen Journey, I think 2 or 3 times in concert. I have never seen Aerosmith, but I've seen Motley Crue. I've seen Alice Cooper. I've seen Def Leppard. I've seen Godsmack, Disturbed. I've seen tons and tons of concerts. I've seen Diana Ross. I've seen Rick Springfield. Who else? I've seen lots of people. Cami agrees, says Elizabeth. Yes. Sally says, I love Queen and Linda Ronstadt. Oh, wow. Yeah, Queen's awesome. Linda Ronstadt, I liked her when I was little. I haven't heard much of her lately, but yeah, she has good songs. Elizabeth says, Bon Jovi is too smooth now, not manly. I agree. Exactly. That's exactly it. I like my men a little more masculine, you know? Journey is great. Yes. Hi, Lala. How are you? She says, hello. And hello all at light, so I can't text. Reminder, join, hit the bell. Remember, most importantly, give a like, comment after the video is a replay. It helps the algorithm for the channel. Well, thank you for that, Lala. I appreciate it. And make sure you don't text and drive. Yes, Queen is awesome. Journey is great. Yes, I love Journey. I always loved Rush too. I don't know. And you know what? I never saw Rush in concert. I never saw Tom Petty in concert. And like, I really wanted to see him. My husband didn't really like him, so we never saw them. Saw Tom Petty, and then he didn't really like Rush. And then the drummer from Rush, Neil Peart, died, so I'm not ever going to get to see him. But I did see Stevie Nicks in concert, and I saw Fleetwood Mac while I was pregnant with my daughter. And Regina does not like hairy men. I like him with some hair. I like not overly hairy, not a hairy back or anything like that, but just, you know, I like my man to have, I don't want my man to have a smooth hand. I like my man to have more of a rougher, not too rough, not like dirty cuticles and all that stuff, but like, you know, working man hands. My husband's a blue collar guy, so that's probably why. Rita says, Laura, that's too funny. I've seen all the Motown, like Al Green, Teddy Pendergrass, The Temptations. I've seen a lot of people in the 70s. Oh, that sounds fun. Cheap Trick. I saw them one time a long time ago at like one of those big music festivals, and Metallica was there. Cheap Trick. Soundgarden, maybe. I saw Soundgarden 3 times. They were great. Cammy says, my Uncle Otis, aka my Uncle Dan, loved Alice Cooper and named his cat after Alice Cooper and got to go golf with Alice Cooper. That's cool. How fun. I really wanted to see Peter Frampton. Saw Peter Frampton. I saw him when I was pregnant with my daughter too. And he was in a music like fest along with ZZ Top, with Peter Frampton. Oh, who else? Oh, what is that? 38 Special. Yeah, that was fun. Joy saw Rush 3 or 4 times. Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh my gosh. I would have loved to seen Rush. Becky D says, gotta run. Hope you all have a lovely day. Thank you, Becky. We're going to be getting out of here pretty soon too. And I appreciate you being here. And Elizabeth says, I love music. If a guy's holding a guitar or a surfboard, I'm in love instantly. Yeah, that guitar has got me in trouble a time or two, let me tell you. That guitar, that is like, I could say something, but I'm not going to. Rita says, Stevie Nicks, that was my brother's favorite group. He named his daughter Rihanna. I wanted to name my daughter Rihanna, Rhiannon, for the song Rhiannon, but my husband wouldn't let me. Sally says, I love Cheap Trick too. And Leonard Skinner, my sister loves Def Leppard. Oh, yeah. I love Def Leppard and Leonard Skinner and Cheap Trick. I saw Leonard Skinner at the Holiday Star when my daughter was like, I think she was like 10 or 11. And my husband and I took her. It was so much fun. We had such a blast. Cammy says, so I guess one could say that I have a family connection to Alice Cooper and I would love to meet him one day. That's really cool. Was it like we're only like, was it 6 steps away from someone famous, like the 6 levels of Kevin Bacon or something, where you can connect yourself to anybody famous within 6 levels? That's pretty cool. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and head out for today. I hope you guys had a good time today looking at these Lion Brand patterns. And if you happen to miss the secret word, go ahead and watch the replay and you can hear me say it and you can put it on the form for August. And Christy says, I've seen the Who live in concert back in 79. I think it was. Saw the Moody Blues in concert 2 or 3 times. John Denver and Madison Square Garden in New York City. Oh, how awesome. I'd love to see the Moody Blues, and the Who would have been cool too. How fun. Elizabeth says, my brother-in-law is 58 and in a band and so not hot, but the sweetest guy in the world. Being a bass player is like a chick magnet. Yeah, I prefer lead guitar, actually. And Christy says, I will watch the replay, Laura. That sounds good, Christy. Well, thank you guys for coming in. I will be back Friday at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, so I hope you check it out. And I will see you on Friday, 1 o'clock Central Time, and I'll see you in the YouTube streets. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.